Oh, man, I love it when there's labor peace, right? Because then the money just keeps flowing. And that's what's happening in the NBA right now and the NBPA. I'm telling y'all, if they don't hurry up and change that, and the NBPA is like, it's not bowling, it's basketball. NBPA does not cut it for me. But yes, they come to a 7-year agreement on their collective bargaining agreement, the CBA. And let's talk through some of these line items, the one that really sticks out to me, a few of them, right? The first one is now they have a requirement that you play in at least 65 games of the 82. That means you can miss how many? Go to what school did you go to? All right, you know it is. It's 17 games missed. After that, you missed that 18th one? Sorry, bro. You ain't winning MVP. Ooh, you're not going to win some of those major awards, Defensive Player of the Year, et cetera. What do y'all feel about that? I like that. I'll tell you why. Because, one, it serves your fan base, whether it's fair to the players or not, because some of those guys are load managing. And some of those guys just get hurt, right? If you get hurt and you're not load managing, like a Chris Middleton, imagine if he could actually be in the MVP conversation, but certainly could be in the other conversations. Well, you missed more than 17 games, bro. Sorry. And I think it's unfair to those guys, but it's certainly fair to the fans in terms of promoting the spirit that's necessary for fans to spend their hard-earned money going to the games because they want to see the stars. So now you're like, if the stars are incentivized to go out there and not only play for the love of the game, but also to put themselves in potential chance of winning some of these awards, perfect. I'm going to the game because I expect LeBron to be incentivized to be out there playing because LeBron wants to win one of those awards, and it goes down. Jokic, Embiid, Jason Tatum, et cetera. So I think that's a positive. It makes that the fans and the players are properly and mutually incentivized. Good call. Now, for y'all who are really hurt, sorry, bro. Better not be major hurt or else you're going to be in trouble. They also got a new in-season tournament. Trying to tinker around with that. Obviously, the All-Star game is something that makes us say, we can fix this. We can do something with the All-Star game. What was the score this year? 190 to 300 or something crazy? Like, it was just silly. It's just getting too high. Guys are not really out there playing, not even in the fourth quarter like it used to be. It's just you're only playing for money times in a couple of minute spurts there. Now, it's not as broken as the Pro Bowl is because the Pro Bowl's broken because it's a physical sport. And not a single person ever outside of Dick Butkus and Ray Lewis has ever raised their hand to play extra football the way that you're supposed to play football. Everyone else is like flag or else. And even flag was whacked this year. Let's just be real. So they're doing this in-season tournament to try and figure things out, try to tinker with it and see if this is going to give them some more juice. Interesting. I like that. Now, I know the players going to love this. They took something from the players. You can't win an award if you're hurt. So guess what they gave the players? Y'all could smoke weed and be okay. What? They have removed marijuana from the drug testing program. So I can hear right now, rest in peace, Nate Dogg, smoke weed every day. Them cats going to be blowing big. Smoke weed every day. One, the first thing that hit me when I was in the league playing football versus basketball was how much dank them suckers used to smoke. I was like, dog, y'all puff big. Like, I knew dudes in the league that was blowing, but y'all puff big and ball. Yeah, dog, calm my nerves. Yeah, dog, I'm good. I remember doing interview after interview, and I'm protecting the guilty, so I would never say a name. And I'm like, dog, you so loud. And then he go out there and give you 40 and 10. I'm like, how you doing? Like, I take one piece of a gummy, and whatever I was going to do the rest of the day is affected. Like, it is not going to be the same. And these cats be out there loud. I mean, Snoop Dogg little homies and still beasting. So, look, I ain't stupid. I know you can smoke and still function. But it was just crazy. And now the NBA like, yeah, y'all can really function. Boom. You can function and go out there and just blow big. And we're not even testing for it anymore. Smart play by the NBA because they already been blowing big and they know when the test is coming, and it was almost a dummy tax. Basically, it's a stupid tax if you get caught because you know it's coming and you know what they tested for. All you got to do is lay off for a few weeks. All right, what else they got in here? The players will be able to invest in the teams via an NBPA selected private equity firm. NBA and WNBA teams. That's dope. You know what's dope about that? Ownership. Yeah, it's time for these players, instead of having these high-ass salaries and, they retired 2, 3, 4, 500 million they made. Them owners like, yeah, we made that in profits plus some, and we still got the equity from owning the franchise, which we're going to be able to sell for billions and billions of dollars. So no one's saying players, oh, man, woe is you because you weren't making money. It's like you could be making more money. And why not? In a partnership, that should exist. So now instead of being employer-employee, they are now heading in that lane of partnership. I love that. Let's see how many guys take advantage of that resource and how much publicity that resource gets, because that is major. Players also have the ability to promote and or invest in betting and cannabis companies. Woo! They'll be allowed to sign non-gambling endorsement deals with sports betting companies. Yes, forward thinkers, forward thinking. Y'all know that gambling's coming, y'all. I mean, they're having it now where it's in arena, in stadium. You can gamble right there on site. In 10 years, when it's legislated throughout the entire country, not just on the federal level, but the state levels, everyone's in agreement. Sports betting's okay. Once we get to that place, I give it 10 years. The money's just too grand for you to ignore. Even if you're hesitant, even if you're one of these states like, nah, California has some restrictive laws, I know that. Too much money, too much easy money. All you got to do is put out your PSA, hey, be responsible, and then let everybody go at it. That's how it has to be. Vegas is there for a reason. Now Vegas is going to be everywhere. So smart play. I hope the players invest in that as well. Obviously, you got a little murky situation in terms of sports betting companies and obviously the games, and some games potentially being blown because of that blurred line between gambling and non-betting. We'll see where the NBA comes down on that. But right now they said, hey, you guys can invest in this as long as it's a non-gambling endorsement. We'll see how that plays. All that sounds like a great thing for me. If you're in the NBA right now, good job, labor peace. And if you're a player, not only do you have labor peace, but you got you a joint in your mouth while you play. These dudes about to be out there winning. Let's see how much scoring they have now, how much defense they play on that thing.